have finally got a close major to talk about. I'm so excited that we don't have to sit here and hate watch a tournament again.
Yeah, I'm kind of hate watching Pereira, and Cam Young is about to 3-jack his way out of this contention here. Go in.
Oh wow, what a gigantic.
That's a double. He's off the board.
So for those of you guys that
sucks.
are joining us live, welcome in to Big Drive Energy. We do a live show for every major and sometimes the players, and we're going to start doing them for sometimes other tournaments. So make sure you're tuning in to us, and you can listen to our commentary instead of like Brandel Chambly or any of those idiots on TV. We're a lot funnier, at least. Sometimes self-proclaimed funny. But,
oh my God, Will Zalatoris just 3-putted that.
But for those of you guys listening the podcast version of this, we are currently sitting with Will Zalatoris. Just made another bogey on a 3-putt when he actually made a great shot in. His putter is horrible. We were watching his putting stroke earlier today, and they've talked about it quite a bit on the broadcast. But my God, when you're shaking like a leaf coming back on a 2-footer, it is. And even RK, he's... It just goes to show you how great his ball striking is. Incredible stuff from him. Mito is currently on 16. Oh, that's in the bunker. I don't trust your eyes. I don't trust your eyes.
Oh. Get in the bunker. God, I feel bad rooting against this guy, but that's going to be a tough shot. Going to be a tough up and down. So if you guys saw, we have our Big Bet Energy picks for this week, of course. So, Kale's going to pull those up when he gets a second. But we have ended up in a push for the top finishing Australian. Kind of shitty. Lucas Herbert made like a 7-footer on the last hole to tie Cam Smith at even par.
Yeah, so Cam Smith plus 175, top finishing Australian's a push.
Tragedy.
Rory McIlroy, top 10, plus 230 is a winner. Ding, ding, ding.
Backdoored it just like we anticipated.
Victor Hovland played like shit, so we did have one bad pick. Although I will say...
I'll take that one, hand up.
That's fine, but we had 5 golfers basically that we were rooting for. All of them made the cut. We haven't had that in a hot minute. So
that's kind of like
we're rounding the
close to winning.
Yeah, but we could have had. I saw a tweet actually.
Could have been worse.
I saw a tweet on Friday.
Can always be worse.
Yeah, like we could have picked Patrick Cantlay. Somebody tweeted they were like, Patrick Cantlay's beating 6 players in this field, and they're all PGA professionals.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
that hurt.
So
that hurts.
Patrick Cantlay had
like less than a year ago, he's the best player in the world.
Oh yeah, he's just one of the hottest players in the world. Won the FedEx Cup. Incredible stuff.
Game.
So let's. Before we get down to talking about the winner, which we don't know yet, of course, because we've got a couple holes left, some storylines from the tournament. First of all, Rory McIlroy, very streaky again. Shoots 65 day 1.
Saturday is just a rough day for him at majors.
Yeah, and which is funny because normally, like, today he was okay. He was 2 under today, but he came out and did his typical Rory thing.
Got hot right off the bat.
Even par starting the day, 4 under through his first 5 holes, which imagine if he stays there. Or gets to 5 or 6, he's right in the thick of it. He's out hitting range balls right now, warming up for a potential playoff with the leader at 6.
He always tosses in a couple bogeys at the beginning of the back 9, and then he kind of comes back a little bit at the end and just backdoor top 10s it almost every time.
Yeah, and it was easy. I called it. It happens at almost every major, and I knew when he shot 65 the first day we were pretty close. And then he had once again just his streaky golf. He had some crazy up and down roller coaster stretches where he'd make 4 or 5 birdies in a row, and then yesterday, late in the day, after he was like 4 or 5 over, made a bunch of birdies coming in, got himself back to even, which at the time didn't look like anything because Mito Pereira was sitting at 9 under. Kind of crazy that starting today, the first, a Sunday, basically the last day of a major championship, the final pairing in Mito Pereira and Matt Fitzpatrick have zero combined tour wins, as they just showed that graphic up there. The only guy within the top 5 right now that has any PGA Tour wins, depending upon where Rory's at, if he's at 6 or 5, we know he has plenty. But Justin Thomas with 14 tour wins, and everybody else is straight zeros.
Yeah, that's insane to me. I could have sworn Will Zalatoris has won on tour. He hasn't. Fitzpatrick's won in Europe, but not over here.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick's got...
Pereira's won on the Corn Ferry, I'm almost positive.
And I believe, Pereira was like one of the best players on the Corn Ferry Tour a couple years ago.
Oh, release.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. We're going to have it. I think we're going to have it. Let's cut to JT.
Yeah,
get the JT's approach shot on 18 because right now Mito Pereira on 17 just chipped it about 10 feet past the hole. If he misses that putt, my backdoor winner from Big Bet Energy is fully in play.
Well, so real quick, what a lot of people don't know about that shot Mito just hit that makes it even tougher is, so first of all, it's downwind, which takes spin off. But when you're chipping uphill, it's going to be even harder to stop the ball because of the landing angle it comes down on. So it's not allowing itself to start falling out of the air. It catches it more on an outward trajectory, so it's always going to release more when you're chipping it uphill.
Yeah, but I personally, what is your preference when you're chipping? I personally love to chip on an upslope.
Oh, definitely on an upslope, but I'm saying like the green was elevated.
Correct.
Not like an uphill slope. The green was just elevated above him.
Yeah, he's chipping on an upslope to an upslope.
Yeah, because he clipped that. I mean, off an upslope, it went pretty high and just still wouldn't stop, especially downwind.
Justin Thomas.
I'm feeling a little
18,
buttercut.
169 wind off the right.
Buttercut 9-iron, little fader.
I love how they have shot tracers on like every shot.
Just
on the
about
PGA
6
Tour.
feet left of it.
Oh,
that is right at it.
Is it right at it? Oh my
Justin,
God. Stop,
sit.
Stop.
Oh,
what
Justin.
a shot. Justin
Touch
Thomas.
of class. Good pick, Spencer.
Thank you. Well, and he was a guy that the first day he was 2 under, feeling good. Second day, another 2 under, I believe. So he's at 4 under total. But some of these guys Mito got to 10 at one point. Matthew Fitzpatrick for birdie here at 16.
Not even close.
Mitchell, we noticed a couple holes ago, Matt Fitzpatrick fucking chips cross-handed.
Which is wild. Like, he's known for having a really good short game. And I think he just started chipping cross-handed like this year, last year. And I've actually seen a few guys do it, but they all suck at golf. Like, it's some of our older members of Spring Valley that just have so many issues getting their right hand, just flipping that thing right under it that, oh, okay,
right,
Mito for par.
Mito for par.
If
16.
he makes this, that's right. In the hole.
Center.
Fucking
A.
God bless it.
This guy is just, he's nails right now.
He is.
Pretty insane because he's made some really good putts today, and you're not gonna win a major championship without.
Well, and everybody else in contention has made nothing. Like Justin Thomas, I think he's made a few. Zalatoris has made nothing. Fitzpatrick's, other than that chip shot he just made, virtually nothing. Cameron Young, up until that double bogey was right there, he's made nothing. I think one of the big storylines too is the course actually plays harder when it's soft. And I mean, there's definitely, I think the temperature affects that because this weekend it's been very chilly. Like yesterday was, I want to say in the 50s, but we've been there when it's that humid. Like when we played Dallas in probably about that weather in November, right? It was like 55 and just a little bit of wind, but the humidity makes it feel so much colder. And I think it's insane to me that the golf course has actually played harder over the weekend, being soft, than it did during the week. Oh, there goes Zalatoris.
Zalatoris looks like he just.
God, guys are just taking themselves out one by one,
except for Pereira.
Okay, well, yeah, no shit.
Unfortunately,
I guess that's his tee shot at least. So that
let's talk a little bit about Will Zalatoris and his drop today. That took an hour.
Yeah, that was a weird drop. Like, because you have to walk through all the steps of it. Anybody else would have been like, okay, this is my nearest point of relief. You can either drop it on the, like, cart path was his best option, no closer to the hole. So that could have taken 2 minutes. Okay.
Cam Young did make eagle here yesterday.
Yeah, I was going to say he needs a 2. Oh.
And if you guys haven't been watching a ton of the broadcasts, they've only mentioned like 72 times that Cam Young's the son of a PGA professional, the director of instruction over at Sleepy Hollow. We'll mention it for a 15th time just for everyone.
Sleepy Hollow is like, oh my God, I didn't realize he's behind the green. Sleepy Hollow is a badass course.
Is that Cam Young's caddy or Tommy Fleetwood? Tommy
Fleetwood
like
just
an
snuck back
after
Tommy Fleetwood mixture.
I want to go check. I'm going to check our leaderboard here for We do. So
Aren't
we
you
also
leading?
do pools. No, not anymore.
Okay.
Sebastian Munoz is shitting all over himself. I had Zalatoris and Thomas, but everybody that when I checked, when I wasn't in the lead, everybody had Tommy Fleetwood, and he, with his amazing round today of 67, got him all the way to 3 under, and he's going to end up backdoor top 5ing a major.
Yeah, that's
never does it when I bet on him though. Tommy Fleetwood is on.
I know
He's almost on my blacklist. I feel like because he is just like that guy that every time I bet on him, he plays like shit. And then Paul Casey's also on our blacklist because he just can't play a tournament.
Yeah, he quit me.
We're never betting on him
he
again.
He fucking threw in the towel on me. I'll never forget that. People don't forget. Okay, Stuart Sink.
Turned 49 yesterday. Happy late birthday to
He's
Stuart
not
Sink.
50 yet?
No, isn't that crazy?
Good God, dude.
The golf has gotten him.
Yeah, he's seen a lot of sun in his day.
Yeah, that skin is pretty leathery. What a shot here. They're just revisiting the shot from Justin Thomas. What an absolute seed in there. And he typically plays a cut, doesn't he?
Yeah, he hits it pretty darn straight with his irons, honestly. So I think he was just kind of letting it bleed off the left side with a little bit of wind coming off the left.
Well, don't you think
he loved it right off the bat? Be right.
Don't you think that it's a little... Do you think it's easier... So that shot we saw him hit into 18 there, he's trying to probably hit a cut, and he hits a cut. But do you think it's easier to hit a cut against the wind or with the wind like that? Because
with the wind, 100%.
But I
hate working it back into the wind.
I should say, though, controlling the distance has got to be pretty hard on that, right? Because it's literally blowing right and behind him.
Yeah, well, it didn't. It looked more just dead across.
All right, JT for the birdie and
here
the co-lead.
We go. Let's
Come
go,
on,
dude.
Find it.
Oh
my
fuck,
God, Justin.
So
Just
Mito's gonna
make-
need to come back.
Just can't make anything, man.
Dude,
Nobody can make
that is.
anything.
I feel like that's the story of this major, is the green. Nobody's making anything. Let's get into some of the comments from players.
All right, so let's start with
Tyrrell Hatton on Friday, and he actually had a pretty good week. I think he finished top 15. One of his quotes was, "The last 3 holes, I felt like I did my part on the greens, and none of them went in," kind of inferring that it was the greens' fault. People are saying they're bumpy. I haven't really seen. I've seen balls bobble off the fringe for sure, but I really haven't seen it bumping on the greens. Bumping.
Well,
bumping.
Bump. Justin, dude, he knows it too.
JT.
But a little 32 on the back 9. Oh yeah, he's
Look at that hair. So good.
If Mito loses a shot in this last hole and somehow gets us to a playoff, it's going to be an absolute beatdown. Justin Thomas is going to just take him to the shed and spank him. And win me my bet plus 1,800 to win the tournament. Looks like the exactly 2 winning margin is not going to come to fruition, which
you never
remember
know.
I did talk about it on the podcast. I said I'm going to bet this so that we have a close major. So you can all thank me that we're enjoying the end of this major championship and watching this and not sitting here talking about how great this guy is.
Way to do it for the group.
Yeah, I did it for the better of
very selfless of
Big
you.
Drive Energy and everybody else. So
it still could happen. I mean, Pereira could make 3 or 2 on 17, you know?
Well, okay, we were talking about the comments. What was the guy that I was telling you that I forgot already, his name? Patton Kazire.
Oh, yeah, Patton Kazire.
Let me find those comments here as well because...
Well, so these greens are I would call them borderline janky because there's so many little small shelves and small areas that you can't even visibly see, like, when you're watching. And if you don't hit it in that area, you're kind of hosed.
Well, and I think that's what they said. That's why, like, I would have to look into the numbers. But, like, Victor Hovland, I'm not pressing that he struggled because he's your pick. I'm just picking out a guy that we know...
Pack salt in the wound.
that we know is notoriously not a good chipper. And they said that that's going to be key because, as you've seen watching these 4 days, you're not, like, hitting, like, a shot onto the green that's just running off into the fringe and sitting there. These shots are running 30, 40 yards off the green.
Yeah.
Like, Mito Pereira on, I believe, 7 made it one of the most incredible shots we saw probably of the tournament to make
could
par.
win the event.
Exactly.
He could have easily made double there, and he made an incredible par.
He just landed the ball right next to the flag, basically, and then ends up having a 40-yard pitch shot up a hill where you can't even see the flag.
When you get a combination of these push-up greens, a lot of fairway around the green, and you make it really firm, it's going to be fucking tough. Like, that's what we're seeing this weekend, just even with it being softer. Willie Z, was he hitting 3 there, or was that his tee shot?
That was his second shot on the. I don't know.
Hole it, Cam.
Cam Young on 17, little 59-yard pitch shot. That's tighty. That'll get him to 4.
If he gets it to 5, if he can make birdie on 18.
I would absolutely love to have just a mosh pit of guys at 5 under and have a great playoff.
So realistically, Fitzpatrick could get to 5, Zalatoris could get to 5, JT's at 5, and Pereira needs to go in the other direction. Cut in there. Willie Z to 5.
Okay. Wait, did he make that? Was for birdie?
I guess it looked like his tee shot went in the water. I think it just went in the bunker.
Poor
cameraman there. Cameraman work.
Another comment, Patton Kazire, pitiful golf course or pitiful golf on a pitiful setup at an overrated golf course.
Wow.
That's what he put on his story. And the Loop at Go to the Loop on Twitter tweeted it and said, "Tell us how you really feel."
Wow, yeah, that's.
What do you think about the setup? Like, do you think comments like that from? It's always the same guys, first of all, so we can tell that some guys are maybe a little whiny.
God, dude, just look at that. If he wouldn't have made double on fucking 16.
Do you think that's just a little bit of salt, though?
Oh, for sure.
Like, do you think it's warranted, though? That's what I should ask. Is it how much, like, on a scale of salt to warranted hatred or warranted whininess?
I think it's tough to say, dude, because if you play well, you're not going to be like, oh, this place fucking sucks, you know? Like, I've never played well at a place I didn't like, and vice versa, you know? It's just, if I play well somewhere, I automatically like it, so obviously him not playing well contributed to that, but I think the course looks pretty badass. Like, I mean, there's a few holes out there that are probably too hard for me to wrap my head around. Got to hit the fairway here. And where did that go? In that 2-foot wide creek?
Oh, they show. Well, I'm not going to get too excited.
Oh, my foot's numb.
These cameramen are just not the best at their jobs. So it looks like right now, oh, man.
Oh, God, my foot.
Right now we have.
Oh, boy.
In our leaderboard, we have Hovland's Pants, who is Justin Lasacco. He has the tiebreaker at -10. And -10 is what his group is at. Then we have Bass Blaster 10. His tiebreak is at 12.
Is that Nick Scott?
It is. It's Nick. So who's
Nick on Twitter? Nick Scott.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, Mito, get in the bunker.
Go back.
Come back
into the creek. Get some steam.
Come on. No, it
looks like it's just.
How does it stay right there?
Yeah, that's.
See, on Thursday or Friday, that's in the water. And now he's got a fucking easy toss to get it up and down.
Well, maybe he nukes it a little bit.
Unless he, but look how long these holes are, dude. And they're hitting 3-wood.
Well, that's one other thing I wanted to bring up, just on the setup of the golf. Oh, God, dude. Willie's going with the one-handed follow-through, that actually shouldn't be in a bad spot.
I mean, I think it's a little ways back there, but.
So, what do you think about the par 70? I hate it. I'll be honest, I hate this.
I always think more par 5s make it more fun, for sure. Like, I would always prefer a par 72. We've talked about it, but Kapalua is the only tournament they play a par 73 at, which I'm always down for, which is ironic because I probably take less advantage of par 5s than most people because I just don't hit it that far.
Yeah, I don't know why golf is the way that it is. We'd have to ask people from, like, the 1800s. But with most regulation golf courses, if you will, being par 36, Why not just 3, 3, and 3?
Yeah.
That's phenomenal. What course have we played a fair amount that is like that?
Is it Bear Dance?
Flying Horse.
Oh, yeah. Flying Horse on the back 9 is
3, 3, 3, and it's absolute beaut.
Wait, no, is it?
Or is it the front 9? Oh, Cameron Young just absolutely obliterated that one at 18.
Mm-hmm. Good tee shot there. Look how close that hazard line comes in, though. See, I don't really get the context of Patton Kizzaire's comments. Like, I don't know what makes the setup shitty or whatever he said.
Yeah, I am not a fan, though, of the par 70. Just in the fact of, like you said, par 5s make it more fun. There's chances for eagles. At least there's a few drivable 4s on this course.
Yeah.
That makes it a lot more fun, too.
17 looks like an awesome hole.
Like, when we went to the Waste Management, how much fun is 16?
Oh, it's unreal.
17. Sorry.
Yeah,
17 as well. Like,
I mean, 16's also
16's
fun,
unreal, but
yeah,
17 being a drivable 4, it just changes the lay. Guys were making bogeys. Guys were...
yeah, you hit it 10 yards left, you're in the water.
Exactly. Like,
but you can make
reward.
2 as easily as you can make 6 there.
We got a comment here from Steve G, it looks like. Props to Stuart Sink. Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
For him to be 49 years old, and he's had a little run here recently.
He won twice last year, didn't he?
we had to talk. I say it like
we
it's a
had
bad
to
thing,
talk
but
about him.
We had to talk about Stuart Sink a couple times last year, and he hasn't been relevant since before we were like
the British Open,
really into golf.
I think it was 2007 when he stole the British Open from Tom Watson. Just came out there and stole it from him.
That could have been. Yeah, so he finishes...
Straight to jail.
Stuart Sink finishes... Where is he at on that leaderboard there? Tied top 23. So...
Today?
2 over. No, the whole tournament.
Well, no, that's what I meant, like, overall.
Oh, yeah, he was +4 today, unfortunately. But
damn.
Today, -2. And, golf is always a game of hindsight, and hindsight's always 20/20, and like you could have I could have done this or that, or this would have made it easier, but I would imagine a bunch of guys are just kicking themselves looking at getting to 5 or 6 and thinking that was the number, and 6 is probably...
Well, and also if you're Mito, why is your game plan not to try to make 18 pars? Risk aversion.
Yeah. That's Fitzpatrick, so...
Oh, that does not look like
he's
an
basically
easy
our
shot.
only hope if somebody else is going to get to 6, right? No, I guess Cam Young
if
could
Pereira... he left it in the bunker.
God, why couldn't that just be Pereira?
I want to see him go cross-handed from the bunker. Just hit it in the forehead.
Is the crosshand... Where do you think the cutoff is for that?
Like length?
Yeah, like is it...
Probably
like,
anything outside like 10 yards off the green.
You're done. You're not doing it.
Of course, Pereira.
I mean,
it's not a gimme.
No, it's not a gimme.
Oh, I want to see Pereira blow one right off the 18 tee right into that creek. That would be fire.
Once again, for those of you guys that haven't tuned into a live stream before, especially on a major Sunday, we all, of course, do live streams every... What's Pereira doing? Winning
Pereira?
Pereira.
I kept calling him Pereira, so I fucked you up. My bad.
I think he's winning. I don't know what he's referring to. I mean, he just hit a good drive and then a good... but he's just winning the golf tournament, it looks like. We're going to keep speaking this into existence so we don't get it.
Sick bunker shot.
Like I said, none of us... I mean, if we had Mito in our bet card, which we didn't, I don't think anyone did. I look and do some research, and I didn't see anybody that was remotely close to having Pereira.
Well, one of the caddies, I want to say it was... God, I feel like a bird just flying my head around. Joel Dahmen's caddy tweeted, player outside of the top 50 in the world ranking will win this week at the PGA.
Really?
Yeah.
And he's right.
So it was all about figuring out who that guy was. Oh, my God. He just sliced
had to hit
it.
that, I think.
He overcooked it.
Well, okay, so what is...
Or wait, where's the flag?
Up there to the right. The left, I mean.
Oh, wow. So he had to cut it even further than that.
Okay, what is Mito Pereira's world ranking?
I don't know. I don't think it's in the top 50.
No, it's even 100.
Oh, he's right at 100.
Right at 100. And this is only his second major.
That's pretty wild.
That's incredible to think about.
Dude, the Chileans have been making a push between him and Joaquin Neiman or Joakim?
Joaquin.
Is it Joaquin?
Joaquin Phoenix, Joaquin Neiman.
Yeah. Just spelled so funky.
Dude, is Will Zalatoris' caddy his dad? Because they look very similar.
Could be.
Just older.
Keep the money in the family.
Dude, you got to.
Dude, Will Zalatoris, I was thinking about this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, I've never seen somebody this young with, like, the yips that bad. Like, you got to go through some shit to have your putting stroke look like that.
Right. Well, and what's funny
He's
is...
seen some rough times.
Watching this come down the stretch. So look at the leaderboard right now.
He left it short. My God, dude.
Yeah, Matt Fitzpatrick was just not ready.
It really is amazing. Like,
today.
Obviously, we're armchair quarterbacking it here, but everybody's leaving everything short on the greens the last 2 days. Like, yeah, it rained a shitload. It's cold. The grass isn't growing as quickly. Like, they're going to slow down.
Shot of the day, cross-handed chip. I almost called him Minka Fitzpatrick.
Do you know who else cross-handed chips is every 18 handicap? Well, not every 18. I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't really matter, like, how good you are, but if you have the yips like that. Vijay Singh cross-handed chipped for a while, I think.
Really?
Yeah, he's also mental.
Well, so...
Not in a bad way. Like, he's very in his own head. Like, he just...
So looking at this leaderboard right now, you got Perea at 6, you got Thomas and Zalatoris at 5, you got Cam Young at 4. And Matthew Fitzpatrick at 3. That's the top 5 right now. Okay. Of these 5 guys...
Gotta miss this.
Of these 5 guys, only one of them putts with what you would consider a normal grip. Do you think that is becoming a trend? And do you think it's just individual, person to person? Oh.
God.
Oh, my Lord.
It is literally hanging on the lip of... Oh, okay. There's like
an inch. Oh, we live to fight
like
another hole.
There's like 6 inches between the ball and the hole right there.
Live to fight another hole.
Hell yeah.
All right, Mito. We just need one bogey from you.
Shit pump one in the water, dude.
And I did start to say this earlier,
Don't be
but
a hero.
Just to get our point across. Not that we don't like Mito. We just want intense. We don't want, we want it to be intense. That's how we roll.
Cam could get to 5 right here too.
We should shout out real quick as we pulled up our card earlier, and one of our great sponsors over at DraftKings Sportsbook. The NBA playoffs are here, and you can head on over to DraftKings Sportsbook. Use that promo code DNVR, and you're betting $5 to win a potential $150 if all your team has to do is win the game. So we've got the Mavericks and the Warriors right now. The Warriors are kind of dominating the series. Mavericks take it back home to Dallas tonight, so we'll kind of see where that goes. But you get $150 in free bets off just betting $5 if that team wins that you pick. So head on over to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, download it now, use that promo code DNVR, and when you bet $5 on any NBA team to win their game, you get $150 in free bets if they do. That's promo code DNVR only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older, Colorado only, new customers only, minimum $5 deposit. Restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. We also have our great friends.
Real quick, Will Zalatoris almost hold that for 3 on 18. He almost like 2-hopped into the can.
That would have been huge.
Okay, Pereira, just make one bad swing, dude.
One bad swing. You don't have to make a bad swing, though, with our great friends over at Manscaped. So make sure you're heading over to manscaped.com. We have our own promo code. That is BDE. And if they're...
Oh, my God.
That finish was horrid.
Get right.
Yes. He did it.
Yes.
Is it in the creek?
Where? Oh, if that cameraman, like, kicked it up. Where is it? Yes.
He's wet. He's wet.
I'm wet.
I'm soaked.
What?
Oh, dude,
did you see that follow through? That's like the Tony, or I keep wanting to say Tony Scheffler. He's not
dude,
the Scotty Scheffler.
I actually feel bad now.
Oh yeah, fuck. This is like something we spoke into existence. It's our fault.
It is, but
Fitzpatrick with a little bullet.
Oh my God, JT, head over to the range, bud. You too, Willie Z.
Well, dude, if we get a 3-way playoff, electric factory.
This live stream is going to go like 4 hours.
This is a fucking marathon.
But no, head over to manscaped.com. use that code BDE. I mean, let's be real here. I know you guys listen to some other podcasts at DNVR. There's great ones. There's Rockies. There's Avs. There's Avs are in the playoffs. The Nuggets are doing a great job. The Broncos guys do a great job. But is there any better code for you to use at Manscaped than BDE? There's absolutely not.
Big dick energy.
Big dick energy. You can get yourself the Lawnmower 4.0. Incredible shave job with the Lawnmower 4.0. I use it weekly.
Weekly? Yeah, you are fucking gross.
Bi-weekly. It just depends. If I'm
daily. I guess you really don't grow hair that quickly. You're pretty hairless.
Yeah, I'm a pretty hairless. I'm a naked mole rat. But I do have this great playoff beard going, which I will admit is Abraham Lincoln. Okay.
Abraham Lincoln.
But okay, he's got to
have this, Willie. Please go in. Yes. I feel bad yelling in the mic.
He's hyped.
Let's fucking go.
That's huge.
I wonder if they know that
Mito just rinsed one.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about this before. Would you want to know?
Oh yeah.
Like, I don't know if I would, dude. It would. I think it'd mentally fuck me up.
I just don't have enough, like, emotional wherewithal to, like, keep myself going if I don't know that I have a chance.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know.
You feel me? Almost killed a whole bag of goldfish today. That's good.
Well, so we're obviously one other thing I wanted to touch on from this tournament.
Touch on it.
I will touch all over it. I will
touch it up.
I'll take my fingers and I'm going to beep right on top of it. We're going to see Mito take.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. This is 18.
Cam Young, it's over. He's done. He cooked himself.
It's over, baby.
So Mito's going to get a drop here. I almost dropped my phone.
There's a chance that he misses this playoff because of how far right that is. He's going to have to sling something.
Where are we going to see him drop from? Probably. It's probably going to be some bullshit spot. So if you saw yesterday, I don't know. I'm just kind of salty because Mito, I feel like, got the huge benefit of the doubt. He hits the ball in the rough yesterday, which is on this quote-unquote walking path, which you can play it off of.
That they created.
Yeah. But then he gets to drop back,
he gets to
go over into the fairway. Remember when we fucking didn't let that kid in the...
Poor kid.
Oh, my God, tell that story.
No, I'm embarrassed, dude. We thought the kid...
We're PGA pros.
I'm not a PGA pro.
I'm a PGA pro, and we're golf professionals. We don't even know the rules sometimes as well as we should.
I thought it was like a scramble. Like, this kid asked me, he's like, can I drop it in the fairway? He's in the rough. I was like, no, you can't move it to the fairway.
We both berated this kid.
And then the Kent Denver coach fucking came at us, and I got in a screaming match with an old man. And I was like, fuck you, buddy. I actually didn't. I could have gotten kicked out, but then...
The funny part was he was going to shoot 80. It was regionals, and the kid was... Or state, and the kid was not even close to contention.
It was regionals.
No, it's state.
Oh, no, it was out... Yeah, it was at Spring Valley.
Yeah, and we made a improper ruling, which... It just seems like the rules of golf are so strict, and then that rule just is insane to me.
Well, and also, I had a few bones to pick with that 16-year-old. And also his
his
coach,
man.
Look at that.
That's got to be the most nervous that dude's ever been. You think that's the most nervous golf shot he's ever hit?
Oh, probably. I think the tee shot's tougher than the approach shot there. Okay, let's see how far back he can take this.
Yeah, but see, this isn't going to be that bad.
If he gets us up and down, I'm going to be sick.
Joaquin Neiman's sick. He feels it in his
plums.
In his plums.
I can feel it.
In his Chilean plums.
Down in my
his
plums.
Chilies, probably.
Down in his chilies. Those red hot chili peppers.
So he's dropping 2, hitting 3.
That range looks like it's all like rough.
Oh my God. If we backdoor this Justin Thomas win, I'm going to fucking shotgun a beer on this live stream. Actually, that is a plan. Kale? Can we, is there a beer up here? Like a can? Can I have one? I'm going to shotgun if Justin Thomas ends up winning. Kale's going to hook it up with I'm drinking a Breck.
I think you got to go tarps off.
Should I take my shirt off? No, dude, that's Rito's thing. I got a spare tire around my tummy now, dude. It's bad. I don't know how to spell Jim anymore. So.
Unless it's Slim Jim. Get the meat sweats going.
Jimboree.
Jim, that's a children's clothing store.
Oh man, I'm gonna
fucking weirdo.
I am drinking a Strawberry Sky right now. Shout out to Breck Brew.
Congrats.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's perfect. Kale, thank you. This Broncos Country Pale Ale is about to go right down.
You might have to like take your jacket off and put it on the ground because you're gonna make a fucking mess.
Let's not get too excited here. I mean, Justin Thomas is the best, but if he makes Mito hits it on the green here, he's gonna.
We need to get some sort of order here.
Some like he doesn't
that's
like
left.
it, I don't think. Where is it?
He's got to. It's long and left. Camera. He's got to get up and down.
Get
just
up and down to get in the playoff.
Wow.
All right, so Mito Pereira is now over the green in 3. Rinsed his tee shot. Dude, do you think like I haven't played this hole, obviously. Do you think driver was the play there? Or do you think he should have just like knowing he needs par?
Oh, who's that?
That was Fitzpatrick. He's out.
Oh, okay. He gone. Oh, dude, that hurts even more for Fitzy because that could have gotten him to 4, and it looks like 5 is going to do it. Oh, Cameron Young, dude. I feel for that guy. He is going to win something.
He's only a rookie.
Didn't I make that prediction? What did I predict?
We'll have to go back in the notes and find that.
Yeah, that's in the bowels.
All right,
I'm trying to figure out the sequence of holes for the potential playoff.
Oh, yes. Let's find that out.
That's what I'm...
Get on your research there.
This one, Amanda Rose from Golf Twitter said, Matthew Fitzpatrick, marry me already, my God. What?
Dude, even Kylie today, she's like... she saw Matt Fitzpatrick and... they had his flag next to it. She's like, why do the Brits always have such bad teeth?
They do.
Just out of nowhere.
Like I said, they're wooden-ass, fake-ass, weird coffee-stained, tea-stained teeth. I don't know. They just don't have the personal hygiene Americans do, I don't think. Or they don't care about their teeth.
Yeah, or maybe there's just not enough dentists in England.
I think there's plenty.
You think so?
Dude, London's like one of the richest places in the world.
But that's not a direct... You're acting like that's a direct correlation.
I mean, you don't have fucking dental insurance, you hillbilly.
But I went to the dentist last week. Out of pocket. It was out of pocket.
How many years has it been?
4 or 5.
That's bad, dude.
No cavities.
No cap.
No cavities. Suck it.
You're like, sit on it.
Oh, Mito, big ping guy.
Yeah, that's pretty evident.
Man,
JT.
Can you imagine if JT would have made that putt and would just like basically have won the tournament on 18?
See, but I also think that finish is lame.
Like when you basically
he's not in the final group and he wins it. Like, I never want to see a dude falter. I take that back. I definitely do. But like to the point where they lose the tournament right there.
Right.
Like if Mito gets into this playoff, that's like a perfect ending for me. Oh God. So here's another thing that we talked about beforehand, but this Bermuda rough looks like a nightmare.
Yeah, what's funny about this rough, so Spring Valley's rough in the middle of the summer is fairly tough to hit out of, but not terrible, and we cut it at 2 inches.
Yeah.
So
this is 2 inches.
This is 2 inches as well. I know you're really familiar with 2 inches.
I am.
So why don't you tell us?
That's a lot.
Like, what is... If you can remember back to like some of the U.S. Opens, isn't it like 3.5?
4. I think some have gone 4-inch rough.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be realistically.
But
that
the thing with
right?
Bermuda grass is, it's all intertwined. I'm no like fucking horticulturist here. I think big word for me.
That was a great word.
Thank you.
Absolute phenomenal.
But Bermuda almost grows like in webs. Oh, dude.
Oh wow.
Oh God.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It's got to slow down.
Just rolls off the green.
Oh, boy. Ooh.
Oh, my God. It's gone.
Go.
No, let's get a 3-teamer. We want a
we want a
3-legger. How amazing is this? We're having a playoff. We're going to have a fucking playoff.
Let's go.
We don't have to sit here.
So happy.
So happy.
I am, honestly,
Will Zalatoris
props to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to shoot. He looked like he was off the rails all weekend. I thought he was going to shoot near 80 both days.
We got a comment here from Jacob Franklin, our boy. Sorry we missed you this weekend, homie. He said, that was the most head-scratching choice I've seen in a while. Also, really nice flag placement. Yes, somebody noticed. We hadn't decided if that was really a good idea or not, but if
it's just a 9 and an upside-down 9.
Yeah. We just have 2 9th holes. One is just looking from that way, one's looking from that way.
Yeah.
We got our snapped putter. You guys like it? You guys like this? You guys like this setup?
I think we got a pretty good setup going.
We got a great setup.
James Beckett almost glued his hands together trying to make something out of this bucket of balls.
I think at some point this ball thing jar here will have BDE on it in golf tees, but we're waiting on that.
We're waiting with somebody with some artistic.
All right, does Mito make this?
If he does, that's electric.
Yeah, right.
If he makes this, I pick him to win the playoff.
All right, so Mito is now putting off the green.
See, I would chip that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a preferential thing.
For sure, but like if he gets a bad hop in the fringe here, it's cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a rough look for a tour pro to be putting
from off the green. Oh, we got
look at that hop. Yep.
And it ended up
should have fucking chipped it.
You called that.
Yep.
Exactly right.
Dumbass.
Giant hop.
Dumbass. Yeah. I've been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. Oh, Joe Kim. Joaquin. Is he about to cry? He doesn't look stoked.
Well, he's very sad for his friend. It'd be like
I'm talking about Pereira.
Oh.
And me and you, like, you would be on your hands and knees. Crying. For me.
Yeah, 100%.
Because that would mean financial gain for you.
Oh, that's not the reason.
Oh, fuck. Give me a break.
All right, looks like
Spencer would already have his Porsche picked out.
We are going to have a playoff between Justin Thomas and Will Zalatoris. Can you believe that? Did you find this playoff scenario?
No, I didn't. Somebody needs to...
God. All right. Twitter, help us out. Somebody in the comments, help us out. We got to figure out... I hope they go back to 17. Electric hole. Every playoff should be played on a par 5 or a drivable 4.
I agree.
100%.
Ooh, that's a cool like clock tower. Also, I don't want to sound like I'm uppity, but I'm shocked that there's like this nice of a golf course in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Like Tulsa is kind of a turd.
Yeah, kind of the whole state is really.
Yeah, Oklahoma's very forgettable. Just doesn't seem like a fun place to be.
But you did.
But this course looks pure. But honestly, go ahead.
I was just gonna say. Oh my God. It's a 3-hole playoff.
Let's go.
We're going to be here for a hot minute.
Fuck.
I need another beer.
Kale's like, my God.
Kale's like, fucking get... Yeah, Kale's just rocking 2 shows out here. We can see the Rockies show. They lost again, unfortunately. But none of the golf fans are losing today. We're getting exactly what we want.
We all win.
So at the end of the 3 holes, whoever has the lowest score is the winner, obviously. If there is still a tie, then it moves to sudden death until the golfers win. Okay, but...
What the fuck was that? Oh, was his sleeve like caught up?
But let's see.
Dude, Pereira's getting off the rails, which I can't really blame him for.
So we got to give credit where credit's due. Edward Sudelin of SportingNews.com is the article I'm on.
Oh,
here.
I thought he almost missed it. Double on 18. That's.
Dude, he's got to be just absolutely sick to his stomach.
Oh, dude.
Especially after that clutch putt on 17. I look at his wife. She's like, God damn it. This was my chance.
He has really dark hair. I didn't...
Yeah, you thought he was a ginger earlier.
Look at his beard. He's got like a red beard.
You kind of have a red beard and pretty dark hair.
I got... My beard's not red.
Are you Mito Pereira?
I'm not Chilean. I wish.
Did you know his real name's not Mito?
It's Guillermo?
Yeah.
Oh, look at fucking
Guillermo is such a cool
right off
name.
the top of the dome.
All right.
I had a baseball coach named Guillermo. Who's that pitcher? Guillermo Mota.
Yeah.
He was sick when we were 10.
This is the first playoff in the PGA Championship since 2000 and...
At Valhalla. Is it 18?
No.
19? When?
No. 2011.
Damn. Okay, no, Rory won that one at Valhalla on the 18th, though.
Okay, if you double points for you, if you can get who beat who in the playoff in 2011.
Is it kind of
they're both
obscure?
One of the guys. No, it's not obscure. One of the guys. They're both still on tour.
Tell me where it was. Hit me with it. How can you see that? How can they not tell you where it was?
Well, this is a different. It was at Atlanta Athletic Club.
Oh, Keegan Bradley, Jason Duffner.
There you go.
Let's go.
That a boy.
Fucking A.
Look at you, a little golf
I'm a golf historian.
We need to get a blue check mark for you.
Yeah.
All right. This
That'd
is still
be
not.
disparity.
Oh, here it is. No. God. This is still not telling me what holes they play.
Okay, I do remember that because I remember Keegan and Jason playing a 3-hole playoff.
Yeah, we had back-to-back playoffs in the PGA Championship.
Dude, 16, 17, 18 out here would be a good finish.
The year before that, it was Martin Keimer over Bubba Watson.
At Whistling Straits?
I don't know.
That was when DJ got, That was when DJ got DQ'd.
Oh, God.
Remember?
Dude. I played Whistling Straits. Did you know that?
No way. How was it?
It was great.
Wasn't it cold?
Best golf course I've ever played.
Congrats.
Let's see here.
Oh.
Playoff format. Dude, this is so annoying. None of this is... What 3 holes are they playing? Okay, well, we're just going to wait and have to see where they tee off. But Will Zalatoris, this is his second playoff of the year. He's 0 for 1.
0 for...
Does he win this one?
I don't think so.
Is that beer safe?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think you're going to be yugging it.
Yugging. All right, maybe they'll show us on the broadcast here.
We're going to have to file an insurance claim after Spencer sprays this beer all over the studio.
Playoff holes 13, 17, 18.
Okay, at least they play 17.
Par 5 and a par 5. 13's a par 5.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That is beauty. Well done, PGA Tour. Well done, PGA Championship. Oh, my God. We're about to strap in.
Let's get locked.
2 big names, too. That's what's fun about this. You know, normally... like
yeah, I don't want some turd coming out of nowhere to win this thing.
All right. JT, Will Zalatoris, strap in, golf fans. This is what we've been looking for. This is what we've been looking for.
And I feel like Willie Z is almost a younger version of Justin Thomas a little bit. JT doesn't have the same issues with the putting stroke, but I don't think he ever has.
Well, going back to the putting stroke, what I was getting at earlier, and then we got off on another random rant, was Justin Thomas is the only dude in the top 5 of this golf tournament that putts normal. Like,
with a conventional grip.
Below the left, not a claw, not a 72-inch putter like Willie Z's got.
Does Willie Z arm anchor?
No, you can't.
No, you can pin it up against your arm.
No, he's just like it's up in between both of his arms.
Oh, no wonder he putts like shit. That's weird.
Well, I just can't believe how he jostles it on the way back.
Yeah, the backswing, like...
It's almost like he's watching it.
I think what it really points to usually is like when there's way too much wrist involved, way too much hand action. Like, if he was turning his shoulders back, it wouldn't be that... You can't do this with your shoulders and the backswing, you know? It's got to be in your wrists. Oh, there we go.
Keegan, that's a funny look. I will say, though...
You're a big Keegan Bradley fan at that point.
I was, because I was Cleveland.
You were playing a bunch of Cleveland stuff.
I was Cleveland guy.
Look at Bones Mackay from the announcer's booth last year to...
Look at the difference. Justin Thomas rides in the back of the cart with his feet up and makes his caddy sits in the front. Willie Zalatoris is like, nah, I'm going to sit in the front. My caddy's in the back.
I'm going to head out.
I'm going to be in and out.
Be in and out that joint.
All right. Now, well, why don't we take a look at the rest of the leaderboard now that we're into the playoff here. So, rounding out the top 10. So, we've got Will Zalatoris, of course, and Justin Thomas. If you guys are just joining us, headed to a playoff. Joaquin Neiman's talking to his buddy Mito. Oh, Mito's, dude, he's
down bad.
Yeah, he's like sick to his stomach, man. And I actually do feel bad for him. I would have liked him to get in the playoff.
I think a lot of the commentators were saying, why is he hitting driver? Which is a really good question. I mean...
But do you I mean, he's played so good the last 3 days.
No, I agree.
Do you stray away from what you've done?
No. I don't disagree, but I think you play that hole to make par, obviously, and taking driver out of the bag is not the wisest choice there, especially because he could hit 3-wood left and had a longer approach, but the trees aren't involved. Like, you're not dealing with what I'm fucking sitting here on the couch and he's out there playing, but there's no reason to get close to that right edge of the hole. Zero reason. Especially because even if you're in the fairway, it could end up you could be blocked out by the trees.
Right.
Like, there's no reason to hit it on the right side.
Yeah, I think it's just a very interesting question of, do you change, like, the dude was leading the tournament basically the whole way.
You stick to your game plan?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So rounding out the rest of the top 10, Justin Thomas, Will Zalatoris in the playoff. Mito Pereira is going to end up, this leaderboard is delayed, but he made double on 18, correct?
Correct.
So he is going to tie for third with Cam Young.
Oh, people in the comments giving us the sequence after. I don't know if that was before or after.
Jackson and Jeremy, thank you guys.
Greg Gomez, he will think of that tee shot for the rest of his life is what gets me. For sure. Like, yeah, there's no doubt. It was kind of like, I was going to say something about your bachelor party when I got the brake speed off me. I made quad on the first hole and shot like 78, I want to say.
Yeah.
But because Greg beat me.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't really hit any tee shots poorly. It was just, I think, me having the DTs and just me shaking like a leaf. It's a very real thing.
Lining it up.
Okay, a little wind off the right. Works for his high draw. Just
Bang.
He's fading it against the wind. Okay.
All right. Dude, I just still, like, yeah, we can, oh no.
Get through.
Oh no, that's not good.
I think it's a layup anyway, though.
Oh yeah, you can't get there. I think the only day they could get there in two was Thursday and Saturday, were the days that people
Dude, look how narrow that is. That's like, crazy. In between those trees. Especially when the shadows get long like that.
Is that wishbone fairway that's for two separate holes, it looks like?
Greg, no excuses. I didn't even have clubs. Fuck off, Greg. That's because you were pouring everybody fireball shots and not taking any yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, so there's another comment from Rocks.
185 ball speed from Willie Z. That's
Rocks
pumped.
Bomber said he did stay super aggressive on 17 with driver, which makes sense. You know, like, do you go away from driver there? I don't know,
but
dude.
I think
because even with driver, he's gonna have 190 in,
but
180.
The difference with 17 is I think that actually driver for him takes the water out of play short right of the green. So I think that's actually the smart play. Like, I think overly aggressive would have been hitting 3-wood on 17.
Oh, I see.
See, the gears are turning, I can tell.
But whether you're aggressive or not, he's still hitting, like, he's still comfortable with the driver. And like we said, this course, I mean, it's what, 7,200 yards or whatever,
7,500.
Well, they've moved the tees a ton, but whatever it's playing, but a par 70 playing that long.
It's a long, it's a long course.
Every par 3 has been like 240.
One par 3 is 255.
Yeah.
I was like, I would have to nut 3-wood to get there.
I would have
nut.
But yeah, I mean, you're seeing guys all week. You're seeing guys hit 4-iron, 3-iron, and still just barely getting to the front of the green.
Yeah.
With, you know, wind, and it honestly shocks me. Like, when I was watching yesterday, just some of the guys that are hitting shots second in their group on a par 3
and do the exact same thing.
Yeah, see some dude come up way too short.
Yeah.
And these guys have their yardages dialed in better than every human on the planet. These are the best players in the world.
Yeah.
And then they watch, and you know, who knows?
Learning from your playing partners is one of the most simple and easy things you can do on a golf course.
Yeah, and these guys are just, I don't know if they were chunking it.
But also, I think they're going back to the game plan thing. Like, they see somebody else do that, and they're not going to have a reaction, you know what I mean, to their shot. Like, they've already determined what they're hitting earlier this week on that hole, you know, so they're not going to let somebody else, because the one thing is, too, you don't know how that other person struck their shot.
Right.
Like, if they nutted it or if it was crispy, then sure. But if they maybe hit it a little on the toe, and I'm sure those guys can tell what a toed shot looks like or whatever, but you never know if it was exactly flushed. So you're like, well, like, for instance, on that one par 3 we were watching earlier, Mito hit it like front edge of the green. Fitzpatrick took 8-iron 2. I was like, he's going to do the exact same thing. Fitzpatrick fucking flew over the green and almost into the creek.
Yeah, he launched it.
Yeah, and Fitzpatrick is not like a long hitter by any means. So that kind of shocked me. I was like, so that just kind of goes to show you if he would have reacted and hit 7-iron because Mito was a full club short of the pin, then he would have been hosed, which, I mean, he kind of was anyway. He's not in this playoffs, so.
Justin Thomas trailed by 7 entering today.
Wow.
5 major champions have done that entering the final round.
Ever.
It just got to make guys sick.
Willie Z has got 4 top 10s in 7 career majors.
Yeah, he joined a list of like, they showed it earlier, but it was like 7 or 8 dudes that have ever done that. I will say, just I think a lot of the guys are sick that were like at even or 1 under today. When you're 8 shots off the lead, let's say, and the leader's at 9, you're thinking you have no chance.
Yeah.
I mean, a guy like Cam Smith could have fired 65 today and been in the playoff.
But I also think Cam Smith, I mean, it takes a top tier guy like Justin Thomas to do that,
Yeah, so
not everybody's got that in them to go do that on a Sunday, come from behind when they know they're that many strokes behind. And I'm sure JT had a number in mind, like, if I get it to here, then I gave it all I got. What did he start the day at? 1 under?
2 under.
2 under, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 3 under on that track today is fucking good.
So you got they just showed that graphic on the TV. They've got the easiest hole on the course, the second easiest hole on the course, and the toughest hole on the course scoring-wise in this playoff.
That's just a great playoff.
Yeah. And having a par 5 in it, just perfection. Drivable 4.
I'm excited for 17 again.
Yeah, just seeing what they
this
do.
Hole's
this hole's whatever. But what do you think? Do you think they change what they do here, like, or do you think that changes on 17 based on what happens here? Like, if JT's down 1,
now you're playing more match play, so you have to directly react to what your playing partner is doing. Like, if one of them hits it off 17 and hits it in the water or whatever, I think it definitely could change the game plan. But from the looks of 17, it doesn't look like you can really hit it much of anywhere except for at the green.
Yeah.
It almost looks like
we did see some guys yesterday missing it right. But that was like on the next hole.
Oh, shit. He's going for it.
He's only got 218.
And it's left.
He's only got 218 in.
Oh, what a golf shot.
Oh, Willie Z. Now he can 3-whack that.
Yeah. Dude, he is such a good ball striker. Hits it so pure. So pure.
So I guess I lied about them not being able to go
Justin
for it.
Thomas in sunglasses looks pretty goofy.
Oh, no. This has got to be crushing. I'm glad I don't have to listen to this.
Don't. Oh, he's just scratching his... Oh. Scratching his head, scratching his chest.
Literally a head scratcher. Oh, man. 37.
75. Yeah,
75. Low rounds today were Justin Thomas and Tommy Fleetwood with 67. That was the lowest shot today.
Wow.
And how crazy is
this?
And
2 guys that were a good ways back, basically. This is like what we've talked about in previous podcasts. When the course is hard enough where guys that shoot a low score really vault up the leaderboard, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Like, you don't shoot 3 under and you lose 10 spots. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, it's funny to think about. Oh my God,
are they replaying it for him?
No, I hope not. It's funny looking at the leaderboard and just going up and down some guys that made some noise this week. Bubba Watson was a total of 3 over in the tournament. He had 1 round under par.
That's
and he
insane.
shot 63.
Yeah.
Shot 63, which I believe was
so
the low
10
round
over
of the
for
tournament.
3 rounds.
Yeah, so take the
I think 63, somebody else shot 63 also.
Yeah, take the 63 out, 72, 73, 75.
Look at how hard that approach shot is. There's just nothing there short of the green. As his dad, would you want to be that close to this situation?
Well, he's also a swing coach.
I know, but there's nothing he can fucking tell him now that's going to help.
A little 80-yard crispy flighted wedge.
He wants to land it probably 2 yards short of the hole because this isn't long enough to really put a lot of action on. It's just going to stop. So I think he wants to one-hop it. And there also is somewhat of an advantage, too. I mean, they're both playing it again, but the fact that they've both already putted here today. Yep, a couple yards short of it and 5 feet.
Stuffed it. All right, Justin. Well, Will's going to have a chance to just make a dagger. I mean, it's not over if he makes it, but to make an eagle on a...
Let's be real, dude. If he makes it, you need to shotgun another beer.
Okay.
Because he's not making that shit.
Okay. All right.
I think
this Broncos Country Pale Ale is going...
He feels more likely to 3-putt.
Than make it. Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Which is not common for a PGA Tour player from 25 feet. But his stroke looks shaky. How long has this gone so far, Kale? How long have we been streaming?
Probably about an hour.
Okay.
About an hour in.
Okay.
So exciting that we just finally got
something. We got what we wanted.
We got a playoff.
And of all the tournaments, we get a 3-holer.
Yeah.
So choice.
We get a 3-hole aggregate playoff versus sudden death.
Big word.
The wind's still blowing there, dude. I think that wind just gave them hell this week.
Yeah, oh, dude, 100%.
It was like 90% of the graphics they were showing during it just how...
Well, they're in Oklahoma, dude. What else does it do there besides blow wind? Tornadoes?
That's about it.
Dude, does Will Zalatoris' hair almost look bleached?
It does look it's very blonde. But dude, the dude's probably in the sun about as much as any human.
It's a little sun bleach. That's true.
Like when I go out in the summer, if I'm out in the sun like 3-4 days in a row, my hair gets pretty light.
That's fair.
I did bleach my hair as well, which
gets a little light up top because you can just see right through it.
Yeah. So watch. Fuck you. We were watching this earlier, and Will Zalatoris' caddy does the little thing on the line. Is that annoying to you? People are hating on it big time.
Like stands over it?
Yeah.
No, I don't hate it. I don't know why his caddy does it and he doesn't do it. Like, okay, good putt, good 4.
All right, nice birdie from Willie Z starting it out.
Puts a little pressure on JT on this 5-footer. It's a little tickler.
Oh, I thought he was just gonna one-hand that with his
like wand it in.
Yeah, maybe he does anchor it. That kind of looked like he was pushing it against
I think he has a press up against his forearm.
Yeah, well, when your stroke looks like that, I mean, I guess
you
got to change something, right? At some point. All right, JT. What does he got, about 6 feet, maybe? Oh, I hate putting when your shadow's right there. That drives me nuts.
Yeah. You're a mental midget, too, though. So.
I am. I will fully admit that.
Why are they showing this dude in this corduroy cut-off hoodie in 80-degree Oklahoma weather?
Oh, well, I think it's like 60s today, dude.
Okay. Look at the... Really, there's not that many spectators.
They probably all went home, or they're probably all on 18. Still waiting, right?
Yeah, I mean,
makes this or misses this?
I think he makes it.
Come on, JT.
Dude's nails. Nails.
Oh, got it. All right, birdie.
Dude's got balls the size of church bells.
It's ironic. There literally hasn't been any birdies.
I know, right?
I mean, relatively speaking, this field's
but
made
that's
so
that's
few
the crazy thing too. Like JT, when you're playing somebody directly like he is right now, he sees Will Zalatoris is most likely going to make 4, and he's like, I need to make 4.
Yeah.
You know, he's not like, oh, let's stick to the game plan. You know, he's like, you do press a little at that point. But driver 6-iron, 20 feet is pretty damn good.
A comment from Wesley, just tuned in. Where are JT and Willie Z on playoff? So they just finished the first hole. The playoff is 13, 17,
17.
18, which is a par 3, or excuse me, a par 5, a par 4, and a par 4. The 13 was the easiest hole, or 17, correction, aggregate to par. 17 was the easiest hole on the course all week. 13 was the second easiest, and 18 was the hardest. Helped by Mito Pereira's double bogey on the 72nd hole of the championship. So they both just made birdie on 13, and in very different ways.
Yeah.
Justin laying it up.
Justin Thomas is a man after my own heart. Lay it up, wedge something close, and knock it in. It's my game when it's on. When it's
right, so 284.
They're both hitting 3-wood.
You think so?
I think so.
Now in this, do you go in? It's kind of the same mental scenario. Okay, Will's gonna hit first, right?
I think it somewhat depends for JT on what Will does.
Like if Will hits it, because JT made birdie here.
Well, and I mean,
ago.
I was gonna say they both just played this hole like a half hour ago, so there can't be that much of a change, unless the wind changed drastically, which I don't think it did.
It's definite advantage to the guy going second.
Oh, 100%.
Learning from your playing partners, like we talked about.
Unless dude hits it 10 feet, then you're like, well. Here we go.
Yeah,
here goes nothing.
You think you're immediately cooked at that point.
Look at the visual. Okay, there's a lot of fans on 17. That place looks pure.
Yeah, you were talking shit about Oklahoma, and granted this is a
golf
course.
I was. It was kind of a backhanded compliment at the golf course because I didn't know this shit existed in Oklahoma.
Yeah, I mean you said you got some Riviera vibes from it.
I got a little bit of Riviera vibes. I got a little Olympic Club vibes with just the really big trees.
Augusta vibes.
A little bit of Augusta vibes with the creek. Yeah, it just feels like a big championship course. Other than, we haven't talked about this, other than the tee box that sits like in the middle of another fairway.
Oh, yeah, so let's talk about that real quick.
Aaron Wise got hit in the fucking head with a tee shot.
Aaron Wise got hit, and then Scott Van Pelt was saying on the broadcast this morning, one of the Sage Steele, I think, got hit.
No shit.
And she was like in the hospital. She had to leave.
Seriously.
Yeah, so this course, you can't be a shitty golfer and play this course safely.
Yeah.
Let me put it that way.
Head on a swivel out here.
Yeah, I mean, even with, you saw it on Thursday when they were featuring Tiger's group, they were waiting for guys to putt on the hole before.
Wait, I thought Willie Z went first on the lot. No, he didn't. It was JT.
Little cut.
Oh,
he's going
that's
for
butter. That, he loves it. Oh, sit.
Oh, my God.
Justin Thomas with possibly the shot of the day so far.
Wow, just hits
25, 30 feet.
3-wood.
He gives a little head nod. What a badass.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Now, pressure has completely flipped. So,
yep.
We already saw pressure flip once with Willie Z hitting it on the green in 2 and Justin basically having to get up and down.
Well, and Willie Z did not... Did he make 3 here?
Earlier? No, I don't think so.
No, he hit in the bunker and made par. He also has...
No, he made birdie 3 times this week.
He also have 3-wood?
I would assume so.
Dude, is there any better feeling than when you just crisp a 3-wood, like butter faded about 5 yards?
I never hit a 3-wood because I just straight top it.
Oh, that's right.
Missed it right.
No, maybe not.
He's leaning a bit.
Could be the bunker. Yeah.
Is it on the green?
I think no. There's a bunker down there.
What an incredible hole for a playoff. Oh, he's collared up.
Oh, they got to give it in a butt. That is not an easy shot.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my God.
He on a little bit of a downslope, too. That is a tickler.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one to get up and down. But once again, I guess he can't really put pressure on JT, but if he chips it really close... Then JT has to change his strategy as far as, okay, am I...
No, I think JT, at the end of the day, he knows where, in the position he's in, he's not going to try to... If it goes in, it goes in. I don't think you can will a 30-footer into the hole.
Right.
Unless he needed it.
But depending upon the aggression level, don't you think
For sure. I think he'll lag it up there. I think that's a pretty amateur way of thinking, like, oh, I'm going to try to hit this 5 feet past. Even when he's going to give it a chance to go in... And he's still going to have a tap-in birdie.
Very true. Yeah.
You feel me?
Whenever I have an eagle putt, I like to lag it up there about a foot away from the hole and just tap in for birdie.
Yeah.
That is about my...
Spencer did hit when we were at Cherry Creek, did you talk about this?
No.
Your shot of the day, you hit like a 295-yard 5-wood. You fucking laid it on that thing. Like,
yeah, it was like 16 or 17 par 5 on the back.
I talk a lot of shit about Spencer, but when his ceiling for golf shots compared to mine is like much higher, my floor for golf shots compared to his is much higher.
Exactly.
But yeah, he absolutely.
I'm a ceiling guy. You're a floor guy.
I'm a floor guy. I'm low man always wins.
Pretty high floor though. My floor is exponentially low. My floor is a 25 handicap on a certain day.
Yeah.
Can't chip, can't putt. Spray driver everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But that was the best I'd ever hit my driver was at Cherry Creek. So I'm feeling pretty good about my driver. I need to get out and play again.
Got the itch.
Playing JT's shot. Yep, we got the golf. There's only a couple days left, by the way, if you guys are listening, to sign up for our golf tournament this coming Friday, the 27th, out at Spring Valley of Fun. 18 holes, 4-person scramble. You can sign up as an individual or sign up as a foursome. We got some great sponsors out there. We got Breckenridge Distillery is going to be out there, Breck Brew, Ranch Rider, ton of free alcohol to give away. We got some fun games to play out on the course. One we call Face Smash. I'll leave your imagination up to that until you get out to the tournament on Friday, but we had to cancel it last week because we got snow. I mean, literally Elizabeth,
it snowed
Colorado,
like 10 inches out at Spring Valley.
10 inches at the golf course, so thank God we did cancel it because we were kind of wondering maybe should we just power through it on Friday in 40-degree weather, and it didn't start snowing until about 1 or 2, but when it started coming down, it hit us pretty hard.
Yeah,
so,
it came down.
But checking the weather forecast this Friday in Elizabeth, I think it's going to be like 84 degrees. So, love to see some 85-degree weather on the 79. Super nice day out at the Valley of Fun for Friday.
That's
so
perfect.
Make sure you sign up. You can go to the DNVR.com, search it. It's called the Spring Shootout. So, got just a couple more days. We're probably going to stop signups on Wednesday. So, Willie Z with a little chip here.
I think everybody.
Wow. Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Not for him though.
Yeah.
For his putting
he
stroke.
needs a tap in.
Yeah, he needs it a little closer. So do you just try to make this and bury him? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 the most aggressive, it goes 5 feet past if you miss. 1 the least aggressive, you're literally not trying to make it, you're trying to 2-putt. Where are you putting this putt for Justin Thomas?
I think with Willie Z as far away as he is, I think if he makes it, it's not even in the forefront of his mind that he's trying to make it.
Okay.
I think he's going to give it a good run. He's more focused on the speed. His priority is 2-putting it and forcing Willie Z to... Oh, God.
Acrobats out there.
Tarzan.
Do you think, though, like, these players know each other pretty well? Okay, honestly, that shot from Will Zalatoris, for most guys at this event, you're thinking that Justin's got to be thinking that's going in. Do you think he knows that, like, Willie Z, as great as he's played all week, he's in a playoff for a major?
Yeah, you know,
like,
strengths and weaknesses, I think.
Yeah, like, I mean...
But you still have to assume it's still the most talented players in the world. You have to assume he's going to try to make it or give it a pretty good effort.
He's got, what is it? Did it say it's 20 feet? Is that what it said?
I can't see the hole.
25 feet.
I don't know where the hole is. Okay.
Oh, he's cooking.
Wow, what a misread.
Yeah, he really
not a good effort.
That was about 3 feet outside right and short. You're going to have to move that?
Yep.
Yep. So he's
going to get a read,
line.
yeah.
He should have an idea of what it does, but that's if Zalatoris doesn't just block it off the mountain.
Yeah, dude, there's another part of this too where like JT watching Zalatoris' stroke can actually like fuck him up, I think. You know what I mean?
Bad.
Like it creates thoughts in your mind that weren't even there. And you're like, wow, that's bad. And it kind of can creep into your game.
Yeah, I will say I just think it's absolutely incredible that, and as much as he's been he's had this problem his whole quote unquote career. He's only been on the tour for a couple years, but that wasn't even close. And
it looks like he's coming out of it right before.
And every putt he's missed right.
He
missed just about every putt he's taken right.
And there's another thing. How can you, as a PGA Tour player, not pick up on that trend? Like, I'm missing everything half a cup right. Maybe his eye line's fucked up. Who knows? But you have. Oh my God.
He slid the putter.
I thought he was pulling his putter back
to do a putt practice stroke.
What?
Wow. If any of you guys just saw that on the broadcast.
That looked like he threw up.
I don't know how to describe how that feels because I am almost the same way sometimes.
His face is just like this. He's like,
dude, I literally thought
I have not seen a putting stroke that bad from the PGA Tour since like Boo Weekly. And that dude drank a lot.
Dude, Justin Thomas just going birdie in a playoff. If he makes this, he can't miss this, right?
No, he's gonna make it.
Dude, these are the golf shots that I think, this should make this, right? 100% of the time, it's probably like got a 95% success rate.
Yeah.
But just the fact that this isn't a tap in, it's just like a little extra mental strain.
100%.
He's like standing over it.
But that's what these guys work for
3 times
all day.
But he could have literally just had one shot where he's like, all right, I'm going to just go up there and tap it in. All right. So now momentum is still on JT's side. JT's going to go first.
I do have a gripe with JT's outfit. The black with like the two-tone salmon and then black on top. Like he needs a little black on the shirt. Like even if the collar was black.
But isn't his, what is that, Wolf? Like what is that?
Grayson Clothiers.
Grayson?
Clothiers.
Yeah,
but see, look at the two-tone, like his collar.
But I think he's got black on the Grayson logo.
I don't. But still, like you see what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean
that's brown pants, brown belt, white shoes, white hat all day.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy to me is most of these dudes like.
Or is that red?
They did on the radio broadcast when I was listening. They called it a hint of tiger victory.
That's what I was. But it's not red. Pink. It's salmon.
Yeah, Willie Z's dad / caddy. If that's not his dad, I'll eat my shorts.
It does look a lot like his dad.
All right, I gotta Google that. If that's not his dad, I am gonna be shocked. Ryan Goebel. My God, it's not his dad.
Looks like Willie Z after a carton of cigarettes.
To think like, yeah, a carton of cigarettes and 30 more years in the sun,
or 10,000 cartons of cigarettes. Who knows? Caddy's definitely like a good dart.
Oh yeah.
Oh dude, speaking of which, there's this one European player, I think Sean Norris or something. He chain smokes on the golf course.
Oh yeah.
His caddy dropped the lighter. This other dude picks it up and goes, I would have fired you. He turned to his caddy and goes, you would have been fired if you'd have lost my lighter. And he goes, and I would have let the dude who found the lighter caddy for me. He fucking said that to him. That's a dart addiction.
The interesting thing about this, and this may seem elementary to say, but like this isn't match play, even though you're trying to play it like match play.
No,
like Justin. Oh,
no, that's far enough left. Unless it takes some wild kick. No, he's safe.
So hard with the difference in the shade versus the sun.
Well, dude, it's just like, why are they trying to hit it that far right?
Yeah, he hits that touch harder, and he's Mito Pereira in it.
Right.
So now, I mean, this was the hardest hole on the golf course.
Look at those shades, dude. They're not good.
Yeah,
they're too big for his face.
He doesn't have a face for sunglasses for sure. So now you're thinking JT. You're thinking,
is Willie Z got 3-wood?
All he's got to do is make par here and force
3-wood, stick into his game plan.
Force Zalatoris to make a birdie on the hardest hole all week.
Oh, that's yeah.
It's really good.
I thought there was wind off the left. I thought I was going to push it right.
It is just insane to me that these dudes are carrying a 3-wood 271 yards at sea level.
Yeah, they hit it long, man.
Like, Look at how those fairways, man. That's like some greens that I've played.
Right,
don't roll that well.
Right. Okay, so there's that little shelf. See, what's wrong with like aiming further up the left and getting it up into that opening? I don't know if I've seen a single guy do that yet today.
Yeah, I mean, just the creek is death, as we can tell.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know why they flirt
Mito
with it.
can tell you that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's no reason to even get close to it.
Yeah, just keep it up the left side, or even I haven't seen it.
I would aim up the left center and peel a cut. And maybe that's what they're doing. With the wind off the left, maybe even left edge of the fairway. But I know with the rough the way it is, and where this pin is on 18, you have no chance of getting it close if you're in the rough.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why they're like aiming more at the meat of the fairway. But 18 looks like a par hole to me. Like if you make 3, great, but it's not a hole where you're like, this is a birdie on the card.
Right.
You know what I mean?
No, absolutely. Well, it's
a 490-yard par 4.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
fuck.
that's how 16 of the 18 holes have probably been this week, right? Other than maybe the 2 par 5s and 17.
Yeah.
You're like, make par.
Yeah.
Just get me out of here with a par. Which I think is part of the allure of a major championship. That's kind of how it should be.
I agree.
Like, I don't want anybody winning a major at 21, 22 under.
Oh, for sure.
You know, like this 5 under.
This is great. Yeah. And the fact they went backwards on the weekend is even cooler.
Yeah.
Like it's survival mode.
Well, it was one of the craziest. They were showing that on the broadcast yesterday. One of the biggest differences in temperature from day to day in a PGA Championship.
Because what was it,
history.
like 85 the first day?
It was like 85 and then like 74, 75 Friday.
Like
and then
55,
yeah,
60.
I think it was actually in the 40s when some guys teed off on Saturday
in Oklahoma,
morning.
that's cold.
75% humidity. They had 6-7 layers on, and then taking layers off. You know, JT, I saw him yesterday in a t-shirt. He's just a man's man.
Oh,
he's small though, dude.
He's not a big guy.
What's crazy to me about like most
probably like
tour
5'8",
yeah,
5'9",
and the fact that they move it like they do.
Will Zalatoris is tiny.
Did you see that? There was a great tweet. Somebody came out with when Will Zalatoris was leading.
His upper body's like the size of my thigh.
If that. They said,
wow.
They tweeted.
You saying I got thunder thighs?
You got thick thighs.
Thick thighs save lives.
Yeah. You got some.
Thick with 2 C's.
Yeah, a couple C's at least.
At least.
The tweet was, Will Zalatoris looking to become the first major champion that weighs less than the Wanamaker Trophy.
Yeah. No shit.
I want to see if I can find a weight on that.
It's pretty heavy. It's a big trophy. So here's another element.
Oh, it's only 27 pounds.
That's heavy enough.
I thought
I'd like to see Will bench press that 20 times.
Yeah, it might be rough for him to lift up, but he's not.
He'd be like Kevin Durant, like, oh, I'm not even doing this. Another element to this, Will Zalatoris knows that the worst he can finish is second. He's like, I'm going to fucking send it. You know, there's no element of like, oh, I make quad here. I'm fucking 15th place.
Exactly.
It's go for it.
That is an interesting point because it changes. Like,
absolutely.
If this was the last hole of the regular tournament, he's not trying. I mean,
he's making
he's
par.
Down one. Like he
trying to make birdie, but different. Yeah. See,
you're always bringing up such interesting stats and mindsets.
Yeah.
Yeah, JT's got to be just like, all right, I'm just going center of the green.
Well, and Zalatoris is going first, too. So, I mean, he's kind of got to set the tone and, like, decide what he's doing. Because you got to assume JT's making par.
Yeah.
So that basically leaves Will with he's going to be aggressive. But then again, it's like, why leave yourself on the right side of I mean, he's actually got somewhat of a direct route at the green. At the flag.
And the wind's blowing.
I'd aim it right off that chimney stack. Oh, God. He's fucking slicing it in there.
That's right at it, though.
Short. A little bit.
Okay.
Oh, God.
No.
Oh, God.
No, look at it just like bobbling between the
yeah,
rock
like
and
get on the fringe. Stop. Just going to ride.
Oh, that's rough. Right next to his pitch mark.
He's not.
He knows he missed it by a couple yards. Man, Will Zalatoris, if he does not end up winning this major, is going to have... That's 2 playoffs in 4 months that he's lost on his way to his potential first ever PGA Tour event. Championship. Tour championship. All right. Basically on the green here, it's probably over. 165. He had 169 in the...
Yeah, that's a pretty A1 spot. Hole. I bet this is a stock 9-iron, aiming at the right edge of that back bunker. Just bleed it in there. Did I not? Wind? Oh, that may have been 8-iron.
All right.
That's game over, I think.
It's pretty much game over. I mean,
JT,
my pick.
Go. Oh, wow. That's an all-time blunder.
Yeah, we just turkeyed it.
Yeah.
Top 10 and the winner.
Well done, sir.
Winning margin, not 2, though. Can't be perfect. Can't win them all. That means I have to shotgun this fucking beer, though. Oh, God. All right, I'm going to start prepping this.
Yeah, you got to lay your jacket down because I don't want liquid all over this area.
Dude, we are on a heater. We've had a couple winners in a row now.
Let's go.
Not in a row, but we've had 2 winners in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
People just kept fading us, and they're gonna learn.
One day they'll learn.
Oh man, I didn't want to shotgun this beer.
Give us somebody comment on how much of the beer they think Spencer's gonna get through before he weasels out.
I always It's been a minute since I've done this. Don't you have to
Dude, you're going to cover yourself in beer.
All right.
You may want to go behind the bar and open it. Or at least get the hole poked in the side.
Do you think so?
But you definitely have to be on camera when you do it.
Oh, 100%.
I hope it comes out of your nose.
All right, I'm going to go set this scenario up. You filibuster by yourself for a little while.
Great. Walking up the 18th, I think JT's pretty satisfied with those 2 shots. Will Zalatoris has no chance of making this. He could virtually, there's no reason to leave it short by any means, but Will Zalatoris would do something like that. Look at Justin Thomas's dad with, the Ray-Ban, aviators on. That's some old man swag. Wouldn't quite throw him in the DILF conversation, but...
Not the Darren Clark DILF?
No. He doesn't have the lettuce. He's not the silver fox that Darren Clark is. Greg Gomez just texted me and said, watch Willie Z drain this. Greg, I'll bet you $500 right now, live air. I'll give you 10-1. If he misses, you owe me 50. If he makes this, you owe me I owe you 500. I'll take that action. I'm a gambler, if I'm anything. Greg and I have chopped some bets recently. I owed him 100 or 200 for Scheffler, I think at the last major, and he owed me. What did Greg owed me 500 for? Hopefully his wife isn't listening to this. Yep, there it is. Let's see if Greg took the deal and he just missed it. My Venmo is Mitch Smith 99, Greg. Thank you. Free $50.
Any chance JT 3-putts this?
No. Double or nothing. If he 3-putts this.
Oh man, I should have made this bet. I'm gonna have the bubbles in my tummy.
Spencer's allergic to the glutan.
Oh boy. Hey, plus 1,800, baby. I'm cashing out a little money on the DraftKings Sportsbook.
Cash those tickets, boy. Plus, I have a weird feeling he could just make this and just
bury it.
Yeah. I mean, it's over either way. Matt, look at him leave it 4 feet short. Let's see if that. Greg just paid me $50. You love to see that.
Oh man, that's
shout
amazing.
out Greggy G. Him and I have a very good betting relationship. Like we take what we take. He's also a degenerate.
2 putts to win. And this Broncos Country Pale Ale goes right down
the chute.
I have to do it well. Like, it's on camera, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, God,
nervous.
He tickled it. Let's see if it's that fast. Now go a little left. Go a little left. Go a little left. Oh, that JT's like, don't. No, dude, mark it.
Bang! No, don't mark it.
Yeah,
Fuck
JT,
yeah,
congrats, brother. Okay, let's see it, Spencer. Oh, my God. Okay. Get the beer on yourself. Damn.
That was pretty good.
You do have some weird chugging abilities. Oh, God.
Open the throat.
If you throw
Shout
up.
out Broncos Country Pale Ale. Shout out Breck Brew. Shout out Justin Thomas.
That's our boy.
2021 PGA
Let's go.
Champion. Look at him.
That's so sick.
Taking it in.
Take it all in.
Appreciate you guys for tuning into this live show. We'll be back for an early live show Sunday of the next championship is the Open Championship. So that's an early one.
Oh, God. We're going to have to do that in the morning.
Yeah, that'll be an early one for us.
Eggs, bacon, and Big Drive Energy.
That sounds like a great Sunday morning.
Spencer's fucking burping his ass off.
It's coming back up. So before I throw up on this live stream, appreciate you guys all for listening. Make sure you tune in.
Shout out Justin Thomas not crying.
Tuesday.
Oh, wait, he might. No. Is there a little? I don't think he's crying.
He's about to.
He gave a little. It's not the real waterworks.
No, he's
Scotty Scheffler's out there blubbering like a.
Oh man! All right, we're not getting into that again. That's for the next live stream. Appreciate you guys all listening. Tune in Tuesdays. This week we'll be off on Tuesday because of the live stream today. But Tuesdays at 5, YouTube, we're on it. So make sure you're liking and subscribing to the YouTube. We got some great content coming for you guys this week with the tournament, and we're going to start doing more on-course content that should be live or at least posted to our YouTube. So make sure you're checking that out. Follow us on TikTok at Big Drive Energy, Twitter at Big Drive Energy, and Instagram at Big Drive Energy Pod. For that, we got a winner.
Hell
Beers
yeah.
are down. We're going to look to do it again next week. Peace.